University is an attraction center for international students. It is located in Izmir, the third biggest city of Turkey and one of the most important tourism centers. And it has the accommodation and travel accessibility. And it has one of the biggest and most favorite campuses of Turkey. In order to contribute to Turkey's integration target with the world in the field of education and to use exchange programs in a more effective way, Ege University has put all exchange programs under a single roof, and this is the International Relations Coordination Office. Erasmus+, Farabi, Mevlana, Orhun, IESTE, interinstitutional agreements, project-based agreements are all based on International Relations Coordination Office. What do we do for international students and to please them more? We convene with all the international students of Ege University regularly with the participation of our rector as well, and their problems and suggestions are recorded. And we share these reports with the faculties for implementation. And we prepare Ege University catalog so that our international students can easily find and learn all about the lectures taught in foreign languages across all universities. Our academics who completed their doctorate degrees abroad are identified by us, and their suggestions on internationalization are taken, and these are reported regularly as well. A gathering is arranged with our academics who have an abroad experience once a year, and with the purpose of exchanging views on internationalization, because we care so much about internationalization of our university. And our departments are encouraged to organize events for contributing internationalization, and they inform us twice a year on this matter. We also receive training on digital age and Generation Z to communicate better with our target audience and our international students. And we cooperate strongly with the Erasmus Student Network members, and the socialization of our foreign students with Turkish students is enabled thanks to these joint events. We make welcoming cocktails for our international students. We make training and entertainment. This is a photo from our local tastes training day. We prepared Turkish food and for sure ate all together. And we present our city. This is a photo from a game which is called Treasure Hunt. And we presented all the beautiful places of Izmir to our international students with this game. We also present and show our historical treasures to our international students. This is a photo from our trip to Ephesus. And we also convey graduation ceremonies special to the incoming students of Presidency for Turks Abroad and related communities. And our rector also joins these events. In order to increase our internationalization, we visit foreign universities as well, and we prepare information brochures in English, and we give them to our international visitors, international students, our academics going abroad, and targeted foreign universities so that international students can know better about our university. And also we eased the application methods of our exchange programs so that our students can easily and fastly apply for our exchange programs via, for instance, Erasmus Board software. And also, we regularly visit our faculties and departments to give information about these exchange programs, and we try to motivate our students so that they apply for these programs. And I'm delighted to tell you that we ranked 5th in Turkey in the number of outgoing students related to Erasmus Plus program, and 4th in Turkey in the number of incoming students. And we have 538 interinstitutional agreements with the European universities, and we are proud of it. And not only with the European universities, but also all around the world, we have bilateral protocols. For instance, we have other exchange programs like Mevlana. It's an exchange program that enables exchange of students and lecturers between higher education institutions, providing education at home and abroad as well. And this is special because unlike other exchange programs, for instance Erasmus+, the mobility within the exchange program involves higher education institutions all over the world without any geographical region distinction. And we are also involved in Farabi. We have 26 bilateral protocols, and this is a student and academic exchange program among higher education institutions, this time within Turkey. And our international students can also join this program as well. Maybe I should also mention the Orhun program. This is another exchange program, and this is between higher education institutions of Turkic Universities Union. And in total, we have 1,468 international students in our university. And many units, together under the coordination of International Relations Coordination Office, works hard to help our international students experience a smooth and happy education life. And both the universities and our office websites and also the social media accounts are bilingually active, and our international students are continuously being informed from these channels. And this is our website. You can reach anytime. These are our phones. You can call until 5. And these are our emails. You can email anytime, or you can send fax to us. You can reach us through our social media as well, and we will be happy to answer your all kind of questions related to our internationalization and our education. Thank you for listening.
Hello there, dear students. My name is Necmi Sarkaya. I am one of the lecturers of our Turkish Education Center. Now I will give you some information about our center. Let's start with the general information. The Turkish Teaching Center within the Institute of Turkish World Studies at Ege University has offered both spoken and written, daily and academic Turkish language courses for foreigners and introduction to Turkish culture since 1992. As you can see, Ege University Turkish Teaching Center is one of the oldest and most professional centers among the Turkish education centers in Turkey. The center provides academic and daily life Turkish with its professional education team and its opportunities. The students of the Turkish Teaching Center are international students who have been provided scholarship by Turkish government and non-scholarship undergraduate and graduate students, as well as course attendees with various reasons. You can consider our education as a Turkish prep class. It will take place in the course. You will have the chance to be with the international students from so many countries. The classes are formed by the placement test, which has to be taken before the term begun by every registered students. At the beginning of the semester or education, you will take the placement exam, and then you will start your class by score. The courses are offered in the levels of A1, A2, B1, B2, C1. It's determined by European language portfolio. By your Turkish level, you can begin the course from one of these levels. You have two chances to have the Turkish certificate in the center. First, it's completion of the course. Upon the completion of the Turkish courses in all the levels, successfully qualified international students are given C1 Turkish certificate. The C1 Turkish certificate is accepted to register for any departments at the Ege University and also the other universities in Turkey. Also, as I said before, by your Turkish level, you can take an exam. If you know Turkish at advanced level, you can attend an exam. The center also offers exemption exam. The successful students are provided the Turkish certificates of competence. The Turkish Teaching Center has competent lecturers in teaching Turkish language for foreigners. They use audiovisual materials and new technologies in the courses. The center offers the courses in which contemporary living Turkish is taught by active teaching methods. The center has professional education team at the field of Turkish education. In lessons, you will have the chance to learn Turkish language in reading, writing, listening, and speaking abilities. With that education, you will learn Turkish both daily and academic with detailed information of Turkish grammar. In the center, you will not learn just Turkish language. With some opportunities, you will be able to learn Turkish culture and enjoy our university and beautiful city. The courses about Turkish tradition, history, and culture are also an important part of our language teaching. Besides the classroom activities, the students are introduced to Turkish folk music, folk dances, the daily tours to historical and archaeological places, movie screenings, and tournaments. As you can see at the pictures, you will have the chance to learn by experience so many beautiful sides of Turkish culture. Every year, we celebrate some of our traditional festivals like Nevruz and Hıdrellez, the spring and summer festivals and Eid of mutual Turkish culture. Also, we watch Karagöz, the shadow theater of Turkish culture, and we taste so many delicious desserts of Turkish culture like aşure. Every year, especially at second semester, we are going to organize some tours and trips to different destinations, including museums, natural places, etc. Our university has got so many interesting and helpful museums and places, and we visit them with our students. The Turkish Teaching Center is located in campus of Ege University. The international students can easily access the social facilities and benefit from the social life in campus, and also reach to their future faculties and departments, professors, and friends. Application and pre-registration. Please submit a document including your name, surname, passport number, father's or parent name, and birth date to Secretariat of Turkish Teaching Center at Institute of Turkish World Studies, Ege University, for pre-registration. For final registration, please submit your passport or a copy of your passport and 2 portraits of final registration. Also, those who want to enroll in the Turkish Education Center must fill in this student registration form that is presented by the Secretary of Center. Institute of Turkish World Studies Board will give a discount to students who are from any Turkic countries and or has a document that shows she or he is Turkish. Since online application and registration is not available, applicants must execute all registration procedures at Secretarial of Center in Institute of Turkish World Studies. Our course level A1, A2, B1, B2 are 7 weeks long. Just our C1 level is 9 weeks. You can purchase just one level, multiple courses, or whole course. Also, in some terms, you can have discount. We want some documents for registration. You can find this information from our institute's website. This year, our first semester will start at October the 5th. After the ending of A2, we will have 2 weeks midterm break, and then we are planning to end fall semester at July the 2nd. You can contact the center. Please feel free to call or write us. You can have detailed information from our institute's website, tdae.ege.edu.tr. Thank you for listening to me patiently.
Hello, I'm İlkay Gökçe, and I'm here to represent the University Testing and Assessment Implementation and Research Center. As you listen to two coordinators of different centers, International Relations and Turkish Teaching Center, we have lots of opportunities for you here in Turkey at Ege University and many other universities. But how can you become a student at Ege University? I'm going to give some brief information to you about EGEIOS, which is conducted and administered by our center. Here I'm going to give some information about EGEIOS first, and the centers to take the exam, and some universities where EGEIOS scores are valid, application criteria, content of the exam, and some important websites, telephone numbers, and email addresses. We have got a homepage, and if you Google it, even you can find it easily, or if you can search for Ege University website, you can easily find it. And as you see, we are going to implement the exam on August 8th this year. And we have some brief information which is important to you when you want to apply for the exam about EGEIOS section. We have got a calendar and guideline and some bank accounts and quotas for foreign students. Actually, this section is related to students' affairs, and it will be given later, the information about it. We have got some exam centers and universities that accept the results of EGEOS, and the statistics is also given here. Online application system information is here. And let me tell you something about the centers. Where can you take the exam? Actually, we are planning to expand our centers, but for now we have 5 centers in Turkey and 3 centers abroad. In Turkey, Izmir, Istanbul, Ankara, Antalya, and Gaziantep are the cities where we conduct EGEOS. And in abroad, Nicosia, Baku, and Tashkent are the centers EGEOS is implemented. But I should remind you all that, you know, we are under some circumstances caused by COVID-19. That's why we had to cancel the EGEOS implementation in 3 centers abroad. However, still we are going to hold the exam in 5 centers in Turkey. Also, Istanbul, Ankara, and Antalya quotas are already full, and if you are willing to apply for the exam, you have some time, nearly a week, and you can still choose Gaziantep and Izmir as centers. Okay, EGEOS. EGEOS is accepted at 80 different universities in Turkey besides Ege University. So this is something very important, and if you can be successful in this exam, you can be student at any university in Turkey. And who can apply for EGEOS? Undergraduate degree, I'm talking about bachelor's degree, of course, not graduate programs. And you should be higher school students, or you should be the graduate of higher school. Foreign citizens and citizen by Turkey by birth, but renounced, and their children under 18. Also, foreign nationals acquiring Turkish citizenship, students attending a secondary school before 2013, February 1, and Turkish students completing their last 3 years of secondary education abroad except for Northern Cyprus, or completing their secondary education at a Turkish school abroad except from Northern Cyprus. Students having started secondary education abroad after 1st of February 2013 and completed high school education abroad except for Northern Cyprus, and starting secondary education at a Turkish school abroad, again the same date, and completed the education abroad. Of course, still Northern Cyprus is exception. And for Northern Cyprus, we have got a criterion which is education in a GCEAL system, which is General Certificate of Education, advanced level. And if you have got this level between 2005 and 2010, then you can apply for the exam. But who cannot apply? It is Turkish citizens completing secondary education in Turkey or Northern Cyprus except for GCEL, and having dual citizenship, one Turkey from birth and the other from Northern Cyprus, still except for GCEL. Okay, about the content of the exam, we have 8 questions and we have 2 subtests, mathematics questions and reasoning questions. You can find these details on our website, but briefly, we don't have physics, chemistry, biology, geography, or history questions, and the questions are written both in Turkish and English. In mathematics, you see, including the subjects here, numbers, division, divisibility, factorial, rational, decimal, simple inequality, etc. And reasoning, encryption with words, number encryption to shapes, letters, meanings, relationships, kind of things. An important note, this is really essential for you if you want to take the exam. Raw scores for reasoning and mathematics subtests are obtained by subtracting 1/4 of wrong answers from the number of correct answers. So answering the questions which you are of certain is recommended. And we have some websites, email addresses, and phone numbers here, where you can reach us for any questions. Thank you.
Hi, I am from General Student Affairs Office. My name is Özge. I give information about application, admission procedure to our degrees, and other details for all degrees. Admission for associate and undergraduate degrees. Foreigners who want to study with their own means for undergraduate or associate degrees get accepted according to their EGERS exam scores. Admission for associate and undergraduate degrees, other exam results, SAT, ACT, or diploma grades like El-Shahada, Abitur, or International Baccalaureate aren't accepted. Admission for graduate programs. For graduate programs, applications are made to graduate schools before beginning of fall or spring semester. For graduate programs, calendar, quotas, and admission procedure are determined by graduate schools. Education language. Education language is English at chemical engineering, American culture, English literature, English translation and interpreting departments, and joint diploma programs. Tuition fee is about maximum of 1,800 Turkish liras per year. It's for medicine faculty. For other schools, tuition fees are lower. Tuition fees can be paid by 2 installments. Students can take out private health insurance. If they want, they can apply for general health insurance. For it, students have to apply for social security centers within 3 months upon arrival in Turkey. All foreign students have to apply for residence permit to Migration Office within 1 month after enrollment. Documents for enrollment, admission procedures, tuition fees, residence permit, and health insurance procedure, dorms, and other details for all degrees are announced on the website of General Directorate of Student Affairs. To get information about double major or sub-branch, please have a look at our directorate's www.oidb.ege.edu.tr website. Thanks.